Hey y'all, welcome back to my closet. Thank you for tuning in to another episode, another video of Danny Talks. So in this video, we're going to talk about self-efficacy. So I hope you all watched my last video. In my last video, we talked about panic attacks. Use 3 techniques to ground ourselves and get through a panic attack. So this episode, we're going to talk about self-efficacy. So before we get started, just like I did last episode, I'll probably do every episode because I don't want any confusion. I want to give my disclaimer. Not a therapist, not a psychiatrist, not a psychologist, not a clinical psychologist, not a mental health counselor. I'm none of those things. Like I said last time, I don't know what may happen, but as of right now, I have a bachelor's in sociology and I'm working on completing my master's in public health with a concentration in community leadership. But right now, I'm not a therapist. So you can take what I say with a grain of salt. You can take it and use it. All of that is great. All right, so I provide different techniques, tricks, advice, tips that I've used for mental health issues that I've experienced. Okay, so now that that's out the way, let's talk. Self-efficacy is the belief in your own capabilities and confidence that you possess the ability to accomplish a goal. Why can't you do it? Why should you know that you can do it? Okay, so some of you may have goals, plans, dreams, aspirations that you want to achieve, you want to accomplish, but you feel like, why can I do it? This won't work for me. I know for myself, I've experienced those same type of feelings, and I've said those same types of things to myself. So I'm gonna give you a few steps, a little more than a few, I guess 4 4 steps to 4 things that you can use to get yourself to that goal, at least to give yourself enough courage to start that goal. Okay, number 1, watch how you're talking to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Don't say that you can't do something. Don't say that you're not good enough. Don't say that you don't have the credentials. Don't say that this is something that cannot be obtained for you. Regardless of what you've been told about yourself, what you felt about yourself, and where you come from, you can't accomplish those things, and I will tell you why. Number 1, you have the dream, you have the goal, you have the aspiration. Because you have that, you have everything that you need to accomplish that inside of you. So you wouldn't have this dream, this goal, if you didn't have the characteristics that you need to accomplish this goal. Why do I say that? You wouldn't even think it. You wouldn't even think it. So be kind to yourself. You have what you need to complete this goal. But there are different lessons and different techniques that you'll use along the way to accomplish these goals or accomplish these aspirations, to reach these aspirations. You want to take small steps. Take small steps. So I know for me, and I know it's for some of y'all too, we want to go from 0 to 100. We want to go to 1,000 and a millionaire. We want to go from apartment to dream home. But there's steps, okay? Allow yourself to take those small steps and recognize and acknowledge those small steps. Because if you don't, then you will feel like you aren't making any progress. So you want to make sure that you're acknowledging those small steps, taking those small steps, being kind to yourself. You have everything that you need to accomplish your goal. You have everything. There's nothing else. You lack no good thing. You lack nothing. Okay. So next, y'all, this is important to me. Make sure your team, your support system is solid. You hear me? Solid. Okay? Haters, toxic family members, toxic relationships, you're gonna be stagnant. You're gonna stay right where you at. So you want to make sure that your team is solid. Surround yourself with like-minded people who want to have goals to accomplish, have plans to accomplish those goals, people who read, people who watch YouTube videos, people who are constantly trying to improve themselves and improve their situations. If you are not surrounded by those people, you become what you're surrounded by. You are what you eat. So if you are constantly consuming negativity, stagnant, negative, non-inspired, unmotivated people, then that's what you become. So make sure your team is solid, because a lot of times also you're going to have to fall back on your team. It's going to be days you just ain't got it, okay? I know with my team, is days I just don't feel like doing anything. Hey, you do this, go ahead and get up and do it. Get it taken care of, go ahead and knock it out. You're going to have that strong team, that strong support system for those days that you just don't have it. You can fall back on them. Also, if you make a mistake, you can fall back on them. They can help you up and y'all help each other. Lastly, and I'm making this real quick because I ain't trying to talk y'all to death. Lastly, y'all, make your goals clear and concise. Make your plans clear and concise. I have this notebook. I don't know if y'all can see I have this notebook. I write to-do lists. I write my notes for my videos. I do my research. I think of, all of the things, use all of the things that right now, everything that I use, I write everything. It's clear. It's set in stone. It's on paper. I have a list to follow. I have steps to follow. Because a lot of times when you don't have those steps, you don't have those lists, you're all off track. You don't know what comes after what. Write it down. Type it. Put it on a blackboard or dry erase board. Make it your wallpaper on your phone. Make it clear. And when I say make it concise, you don't have to write a paragraph for each step. You don't have to. Hey, boom. This day I want to find vendors for my shoe business or my sweater business. Today I'm going to find vendors. That's it. Clear and concise. You can follow it. You can, make changes to it, but write it down. Make it very, very, very clear for yourself. And that's basically it with self-efficacy. Self-efficacy is one of those things that grows with accomplishments, right? So there are very few steps to gaining self-efficacy, but once you start seeing everything and fall into place, and all those things that you work towards start to fall into place, even small things, you gain more self-efficacy. You feel like you can do more. You feel like you could be more accomplished. You feel more like, that you're capable of certain things. So the most important thing that I would take from this is to just do it. Okay? Just do it. You can do it. You have what you need. You're going to take some small steps. You're going to make sure your team is solid. And you're going to write your goals down. And you're going to make them clear. You're going to make them concise. Because you can do it. You lack no good thing. You can do whatever. Okay? All right, y'all. So that is it for self-efficacy. But I do want to talk about one more thing. Actually, two more things. So next thing, I am going to take a slightly different but a detour on what I initially planned on my YouTube channel being. I have a lot of things that, I've done that, I don't see much content on YouTube. So I want to make that content, for those of you who may be doing those same things or maybe experiencing those same things, and you don't know whether you should go through with it, what you should do, how it's going to be, because there's not much content on it. So I'm going to make some. But other than that, I'm going to stick to these mental health issues, these tips and tricks. I'm gonna stick to them. Okay, that's number 1. 2, I'm going to start doing a Black-owned business spotlight. Okay, so today I'm going to talk about Cotton Creations LLC. So I'm a little ill-prepared, but it's okay. I ordered 2 things from them. They are the owners and they patent the ponytail sleeve. She is a Black-owned business out of California, and the ponytail sleeve is amazing. But I don't have that prepared right now, so I'm gonna show y'all the hairpins that I bought from her. Black Lives Matter. Ooh, I probably should have did it this way. Anyway, y'all get it. So I wore those in my little introduction. You can see the very last clip. My head turned to the side. I have them on my head. Again, that is Cotton Creations LLC. Y'all go check them out. As for me, that's it. I'm out. I love y'all. I pray that y'all take this information. I pray that it makes you better. I will talk to y'all next time. Bye.